Morning folks, I've just woken up in the great outdoors. There's something about waking up in the wild that makes you feel alive. But let me tell you, getting a good night's sleep out here isn't always easy. That's why in today's video, I'm talking you through my sleep system. Everything that works for me might not work for you, but it works for me at the moment. So let's dive into it layer by layer and we'll talk through it. The full sleep system for the perfect night's sleep under the stars. Let's start from the very bottom, literally. It's a trusty foil mat picked up off Amazon for a £5. It's a bit battered, there's a few tears here and there, but you know what? It still does the job. It adds a layer of insulation between me and the cold ground, which is crucial when you're camping in colder conditions or on summits. Now, is it perfect? No, but for £5, does the job. Rolls up small enough and stops some of the cold air getting up through the tent floor. So if you're on a budget, that's a great starting point for the bedding system. Next up is the sleeping pad, the LightTour R7.5 large. This is an absolute game changer for me. It's light, it's compact, and most importantly, it's comfortable. It's got its own pump sack, which is a game changer. When you're up there, you've hiked all day, and you just need a couple of puffs of air to pump it up. Perfect. It offers excellent insulation from the ground as well. Holds the air with no issues at all. Cost me £100 from Campers List. A bit of investment, but 100% worth it if you're camping out regularly. Trust me, a good pad makes a huge difference on a quality night's sleep. The pad itself has been an absolute game changer for me during the past few months camping. So comfortable. It does rustle a bit, as you can hear, but you'd be a hard push to find a sleeping pad that doesn't rustle. But honestly, good thickness on it. It's a good length. I'll show you me laying down on it now. So there we go. That's the sleeping pad. I've got a good few inches at the bottom there of my feet, on my head. I've got an inch or two still at the top as well, so plenty of room on it, but it is the large. Now we're going to get to the heart of the sleeping system, the sleeping bag, the OEX Leviathan EV 900. If you've been in the wild camping community for a while, you'll probably know this one is a bit of a legend. It's warm, rated for cold nights, and packs down smaller than you'd expect for a bag this toasty. Comes with both a stuff sack and a storage bag, so you can keep it fluffed up when not in use. I grabbed mine from Go Outdoors for £170, not cheap, but a good sleeping bag is one of those bits of kits you want to get right. This one has kept me warm on the cold nights, and I always sleep soundly, and I can trust it does the job. As you see, it comes in a storage bag like this, guys. It's big enough, but I just keep it in the cupboard in the bedroom. And when I'm going camping, I'll stuff it into its own stuff sack, like I've said. I can get this down to probably like a size 4, size 3 football size, if you know what that is. I'll put a wee clip over this. Probably about that size there, about that there. Doesn't take up much room in the bag, and it's a belter sleeping bag. Can't complain with that for a 4-season sleeping bag. I'll take it out of this because I don't like storing it in this bag. Obviously, like I've said before, store it in that bag. It stays fluffed up and it doesn't lose its ratings. Out it comes. When you're out camping, you sort of want to get this one out early doors so it does fluff up on the fellers inside it. Works its magic. Last but not least is the pillow. This one has took me a while to get right. I've been through that many, it's embarrassing at the moment. It felt like I was chewing through them like a hot knife through butter. Either they deflated, weren't comfortable, or took up far too much space. But finally, I've settled on the FlexTail Zero Pillow, £20 from Amazon, and I've been really impressed with it. Packs down to nothing, inflates easily, and actually supports your head properly. Doesn't slide a bit around either, which is a bonus if you toss and turn like I do. After 4 or 5 blows from the mouth, that's the pillow blew up. It's a real comfortable one. It's a nice texture to it. It does have the strap to go around the sleeping pad, but unfortunately my sleeping pad's the large version and it doesn't go around it, so I just nicely tuck it up into the hood of the pillow and it just stays there all night. For the eagle-eyed viewers, I've been using the X-Pad closed cell foam mat to sit on. I do use this one in the colder months, just underneath the foil mat. It does really well, and I've used it I think once or twice just on its own without a sleep pad, and it does give a comfortable night's sleep. I'm really into the designs with the dimples. It's like the sleep pad here as well. It's got the dimples as well. For me, they give you the most comfortable night's sleep. I've got sleeping pads that are flat. There's no ripples or anything in them. You just find yourself, you do slip off them more easier, but that's the sleep system sorted at the moment. So that's the sleep system from the ground up. It's nothing too fancy, but it keeps me comfortable when I'm out there in the wild. But I'd love to know what you use, so drop a comment if you think you've got a better sleeping pad, a better sleeping bag, pillow, or do you even use a foil mat, or just bring a closed cell foam mat for your sleep system. At the end of the day, sleep is one of the most important things of a wild camp or a long hike. If you're not sleeping well, you're not recovering well, and everything else the next day just feels harder. You don't need the most expensive kit in the market, but you do need to find the right balance for your needs: weight, comfort, warmth and packability. If you're just getting started, don't be afraid to experiment. Try out a few budget items, upgrade as you go, and find out what works best for you. And if you find this video helpful, consider giving it a like, subscribe, and if you're into outdoor content, I'll see you in the next time. Hopefully it'll be with a full night's sleep.